Deep in the mountains of Japan, there was once a village called Kiyotaki. It wasn't large, just a few dozen homes nestled between cedar forests and winding rivers. The villagers lived simple lives, farming, fishing, and following ancient traditions. But one morning, a postal worker arrived to deliver mail and found something chilling. The village was empty. Doors hung open. Meals sat uneaten. Clothes were laid out for the day, but no one was there. Not a single soul. The silence was overwhelming, as if the forest itself had swallowed the people whole. This was the beginning of one of Japan's strangest mysteries. The postal worker searched every home. He called out. No answer. He checked the fields, the shrine, the schoolhouse. Silence. He returned to town and alerted authorities. Police arrived, expecting a prank or mass evacuation. But there were no signs of struggle. No blood, no damage. Just absence. The homes were intact. Pets were missing. Vehicles remained. It was as if the villagers had simply vanished mid-routine. Investigators were baffled. They found kettles boiling over, half-written letters, unfinished chores. The disappearance was instantaneous, leaving behind a frozen moment in time. Investigators combed the area. They found no footprints leading away. No tire tracks. No notes. The food was still warm in some homes. A child's toy lay in the middle of the road. It was as if time had stopped. The village was frozen in a moment of disappearance. Theories emerged: mass suicide, cult activity, chemical leak, but none fit. There were no bodies, no clues, just gone. The silence was not natural. It was heavy, oppressive, and unnatural. Even the birds refused to sing near Kiyotaki. Locals from nearby towns refused to speak of Kiyotaki. Some said the village was cursed. Others claimed it never existed. But maps showed it. Records confirmed it. Photos proved it. Yet no one wanted to remember. One elderly man whispered that the village had angered something ancient, that the forest spirits had taken revenge. He refused to say more. He died weeks later, reportedly screaming in his sleep. His death only deepened the mystery, fueling whispers that the disappearance was supernatural. Paranormal teams visited. Their equipment malfunctioned. Cameras glitched. Audio captured static and whispers. One team fled after hearing footsteps behind them. Another reported seeing shadows dart between homes. A drone sent over the village lost signal. When recovered, its footage showed flickering figures, blurred, humanoid, watching. The footage was dismissed as corrupted, but the team never returned. The legend of Kiyotaki grew darker, spreading across Japan as a tale of a village erased by forces beyond comprehension. The government sealed off the area. Officially, it was due to land instability, but satellite images showed no change. The village remained untouched. Overgrown, yes, but intact. The home still stood. The school bell still hung. The shrine still held offerings, now rotted. Journalists who tried to enter were stopped. Some were arrested. Others disappeared. The story faded from headlines. But whispers grew louder. People began to believe the government was hiding something terrifying. Urban explorers attempted to reach Kiyotaki. Few succeeded. Those who did returned shaken. One man claimed he saw villagers standing silently in the windows. Another said he heard chanting. A woman reported seeing her own reflection, smiling, in a mirror inside one of the homes. She hasn't spoken since. Her footage was confiscated, her blog deleted, her name erased from forums. The village seemed to erase not only its inhabitants, but anyone who tried to uncover its secrets. Theories multiplied. Some said the village was part of a secret experiment. Others believed it was a dimensional rift, that the villagers had slipped into another reality. A few pointed to ancient texts, warnings about the forest, about rituals, about balance. One scroll found nearby spoke of the silence that consumes. It was written in blood. Its origin remains unknown. Scholars dismissed it as a hoax, but believers saw it as proof that Kiyotaki had crossed into another world. Today, Kiyotaki is no longer on maps, GPS redirects. Roads are blocked. Locals pretend it never existed, but the satellite images remain. The village is there, waiting, watching. Some say the villagers are still alive, just not here. Others believe they were taken. By what? No one knows. But the silence is deafening, and the mystery remains. The forest grows thicker each year, swallowing the homes. But the structures endure like bones of a forgotten body. So next time you explore Japan's mountains, listen carefully. If the forest grows too quiet, if your compass spins, if your phone dies, you may be near Kiyotaki. And if you find it, don't enter, don't knock, don't speak. Because the village doesn't want visitors, it wants silence. Subscribe for more mystery facts horror cases. Because some places vanish. But never forget, the town that disappeared overnight still waits in the shadows, its silence louder than any scream.